Welcome back, viewers. Now, 4 days after clashes in the East Khasi Hills, which killed 3 people, partial curfew continues in parts of Shillong. The night curfew will continue for some time. In fact, presently, 8 companies of the CAPF are deployed along with the state forces. My colleague Anirudh gets us this report.
Into the state.
From the time that this incident took place, a lot of measures have been taken by the government. At the same time, even from central forces, we have got a lot of support from Government of India, and required forces are here in the state and in the city. And after taking all the necessary measures and precautions, we are seeing that last few days situation has slowly coming back to normalcy. There has not been any serious incident that took place in the last 2 days. Some sporadic incidents were there, but I think we will slowly and steadily see things returning back to normalcy. The curfews have been relaxed in most of the city, and even the places where the curfew was on, those areas also have been relaxed. Even for the internet mobile services also, we will be working on it, and we'll be taking a call today evening. So I think overall we are seeing that things are returning to normalcy, and I want to give the assurance and the confidence to all our citizens of the state and of Shillong city that they should not worry. The government has taken all necessary measures and precautions, and enough security forces are there, and everything will be back to normal in a very, very short time.
So when can we expect internet connectivity restored, as well as the night curfew?
Night curfew will be reduced for some time. Will be reduced, but it will still continue for some time. Regarding mobile connectivity, we will be taking a call this evening, and if we feel that it is appropriate, then we will be lifting it. But in certain areas, like in Jente Hills region, we'll be lifting it for sure. But in Khasi Hills districts and in Shillong city, by 10 p.m. today, we'll be taking a call.
Sir, the Khasi Students' Union had offered a one-point solution to the union as well as the state government that implement ILP provision and everything will be back to normalcy. How do you react to this?
No, I think the process, as we think, Government of Meghalaya has also in the last session, we had a special session where resolution was passed. The resolution has been sent to Government of India. We are examining the matter at the Government of India is examining the matter at their level. So therefore things are on. But I think in this whole process, these are areas that require discussion, and it takes time. But I think at the same time, we appeal to all the organizations at this point in time that there are exams going on and all these issues. So I think we should keep all those aspects in mind and ensure that normalcy is there in the state.
Sir, the opposition parties particularly are making an nefarious design to link up the violence that has taken place in Meghalaya with the anti-CAA state that continues in Delhi and other parts of the country. How do you react to this?
I think opposition at this point in time should realize that it is important to have normalcy. I don't think there's any need to instigate anything out here from the opposition side. And we all know that, yes, there are certain concerns, but I think the different kind of situation and violence that is there in other parts of the country has nothing to do with what is here in the state. There are issues in the state which we are working on and we're discussing. And I can assure you that we will make sure that solutions are found, and we return back to normalcy in all sense. Thank you.
Well, the Chief Minister has already made a public statement that the government is for the safekeeping of the life and liberty and properties of all citizens of the state, all citizens of India resident in the state, including tribals and non-tribals. And that is a very significant statement, and I would like to reiterate it. I was out of the state for a couple of days. I have come back today morning, and immediately upon coming back, I have had a talk with the Chief Minister. He has assured me that he is taking all necessary steps to ensure safety of all residents of the state, including tribals and non-tribals, and he says that the situation is under control. Nevertheless, I am keeping individual tab on it. Even while I was away from the state, I was keeping a tab on it. And today I propose to hold a few more meetings with state functionaries. Meanwhile, I appeal to all tribals, non-tribals, minor tribals, everyone, not to exacerbate the situation, not to create anything which will create, not to do anything which will create disaffection among different sections of people. Because if they do, the law will really take its own course, and it won't be pleasant for people who have such things in mind. So both from a humanitarian point of view as well as from a law and order point of view, I am appealing to the people to restore calm, restore normalcy, and restore good feelings among all sections of the people.
As far as the CAA is concerned, since the central government have passed both the upper house and lower house, and the president of India is already assented, approved it, we continue our opposition that we cannot accept this draconian law to implement in our state. Since we have the problem with regards to influx issue, long time back we have demanding the mechanism how to control, how to check the influx in our states. We demand to implement the ILPs in 1987 from the state of Meghalaya, and at the same time the state government also have passed the resolution on 19 December last year to send the same resolution sent to the central government for the approval. But still the central government is still examines that's the resolution to implement the ILP in our state. What happened on Friday 28 February 2020, we have held a public meetings in Ichamati.
Continuous influx through the porous Indo-Bangladesh border into India via the northeast have caused a serious threat to the indigenous identity across the region, and Meghalaya is also no exception. It is because of the influx issue that various states of the northeast have been demanding inner line permit system in their respective states, and Meghalaya is also one among those states which have been demanding the provision of inner line permit system. It was on February 28 that the KSU, or the Khasi Students Union, who is at the helm of the demand for the inner line permit provision in the state, was holding a pro-ILP rally along with their solidarity to the anti-CAPF protest that has been on in the northeast. However, when the KSU delegation was returning from that meeting, a section of people alleged to be illegal Bangladeshi immigrants attacked the KSU delegation, who is further led to violence that still prevails in certain parts of Meghalaya for the last more than 3 days.